Can you read? He said,
"Ooh,
you want me to put you down? I will put you down."
All right, go ahead, man. Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer. Here at my lovely white Johnny Lee on the ones and twos, and this is where into the reactions, the place where we yawn and react to things we ain't never seen.
Yeah.
And today, we are taking things to zero and reacting to another episode of Fate Zero. 2 episodes to be exact. Last time we left off, man, we had like a little king council meeting where we just talked about what it takes to be a king. Everybody gave their ideologies, but one person had ideologies that weren't too favorable, and that's my girl Saber, because she feels some type of way about letting her kingdom fall, and she wants to restore Britain, you know, to its former glory, which is kind of like stupid in a way because you've already written history and you just want to rewrite it to your own way. But
yeah,
I get it though.
I always thought what she wanted the girl for was stupid.
Right.
I'd actually think somebody who said, I want to be rich, made more sense. I mean, because you're in this current life and you want to be rich. I don't know. Seemed like the only thing that would make sense for most of the servants to wish for is to be in this current timeline.
Yeah.
And maybe to have riches or something in this current timeline. Otherwise, they would all be going back to try to change the past. So I don't know what most of them would even want other than trying to change something from their past. But the dude, they call him Iskandar.
Yeah, Iskandar.
But it's supposed to be Alexander the Great, though.
Yeah, basically.
Basically, him. He had told her off, man. Him and Gilgamesh basically told Saber off.
I mean, Iskandar actually comes from a place of, you know, he's concerned. He trying to lace her up with knowledge, but, you know, Gilgamesh, he's like, you stupid bitch. That's really what you think?
Yeah, Gilgamesh, I mean, yeah. But Iskandar, he had told her something and she was, you know, looking crazy. And I was like, ooh.
Yeah, it's like he basically told her, it's like, in order to be a king, you have to be selfish. You have to kind of like do things differently because, you know, Saber, her whole thing is she's the king of knights and she kind of puts herself in a knight position, but she can't act like that. You know, she want to put herself on the front line, but that's no way to be the king, you know, and I think that's what he's just trying to relate to her. But she ain't getting it though. You know, Saber, she got to have her way, man. So it is what it is. But in the midst of all that, you know, these assassins started popping up on behest of, what's his name? What's his name? Ah, damn, I can't forget it. Kitsugu or something like that, or Kitsugu. Yeah, something like that, man. I keep forgetting that nigga name. Pastor Mace. Yeah, he said.
You talking about Kotomine?
Oh yeah, Kotomine.
Yeah, Kotomine. His ass send the assassins to try to fight Iskandar. Really, that's not what he was trying to do. They were just trying to gauge his strength. Yeah, and now they know it. Now they can defeat him. Exactly.
He wanted to see his what's the name? His noble phantasm, which he did show. He summoned all the different conquerors from the past.
He just summoned his warriors, his men.
Yeah, he did that. I think he summoned some conquerors too, though, didn't he? Because isn't he like the king of conquerors? So he would have that ability to do that.
I didn't see no other conquerors.
Oh, I saw some dudes that was like head honchos up in the field, man. But anyways, guys, we're gonna go ahead and see what's next.
Head honchos.
Yeah, some head honchos who wear their shoes. This is gonna be episode 12. The Grail Beckons.
The Grail.
So let's go ahead and jump into it, man. Damn. Is it really over?
Understood. By the way, Maya, where are we with our new base of operations?
Tomorrow morning. I will take Saber and Madam there.
Good, thank you.
Of course. Goodbye.
Take a cell phone. Got a Whopper Jr. or Deluxe?
No sign of movement at the Tosaka residence. Since Assassin's attack on the very first day, Tokiomi hasn't left the building. An unsettling silence. The Motto Master appears undefended. An easy
This dude.
But
yeah, you already know what's up.
Berserker's strange special ability suggests that he should
Well,
be left
whatever he
alive
eating look disgusting.
to distract
Look
our
good to me. It don't
Tosaka.
look bad.
Lord Almaloi
Probably
should
because he in the
have been
dark.
removed from battle already, but Lancer still remains. We must discover his new master's identity as soon as humanly possible.
Yeah, we gotta figure
Master's
it out.
location remains unknown.
We know, but they
Last night,
don't.
several children vanished from the city again. They continue their atrocities with no apparent plan whatsoever.
Yeah, man. Everybody.
Wait, how was somebody on their cell phone and it's supposed to be like
Ryder and his
2000?
master are constantly on the
I
move.
mean, shit. They had cell phones back in the 80s. Big clunky ones.
I know, but that was like an
He's a
iPhone.
dangerous foe. Furthermore,
Time flows differently.
the Ionian had time that Maya reported.
I'm over here asking how they got a cell phone and they got mythical or historical creatures and people fighting. There is no logic.
In that case, his master. If his plan was to work with Tosaka using assassin to spy on the others, then he should have never been able to leave Fuyuki Church. But that isn't what happened.
Yeah.
His ambush at the Fuyuki Hyatt, his attack in the Eidsberg Forest, both actions defy explanation.
But isn't that because the other
Of
pastor?
course it all fits, assuming he was after me. But why? Why pursue me? 2 days ago,
Why not?
he should have had no way of knowing for certain that I am Saber's master. Kire Kotomine, who are you?
Yeah, that's yeah, no.
You seem to be in
Never
rather
mind.
fine
Because
spirits
they
today,
just nope.
Archer.
I still see little value to this grail. But even if it is trash, that's fine. It seems I've found another form of pleasure.
Here in this world that you have constantly mocked for being vile and full of impostors,
That remains unchanged. However, I am now curious to see this holy
Got the
grail
little
work
Black
for
Widow
its-
gauntlets on.
I am fond of lives full of hubris.
Holy Grail repossesses the unused command seals from any master who has lost his servant and has withdrawn from the war. Also, if for whatever reason a servant loses its master, the Grail will give those seals to a newly chosen master, assuming one can be found before the war is over. The command seals stay a part of this world until their use. At the end, any remaining seals are given to the Overseer for safekeeping.
So, depending on what
When is somebody
happens
gonna
now,
kill the
new
Overseer?
master may yet appear and enter the fight for the grail.
Possibly. But the Holy Grail does not deem many on this earth to be worthy of that role. Thus, when a replacement master is sought, the Grail tends to select one of those whom it had previously.
I hate these scenes between them two. It is so boring. I'm
I
sorry.
like it though. It's like a lot
I
of
do
like
not.
plotting and
What's the matter?
stuff
Continue
like
with your
that.
talk. Go on.
See? Don't let her stop
There
y'all.
is an unspoken
Boy,
reason
please
that
let me
Richard
stop
gives
you.
asylum and protection to those masters who have left the war. In the event a place should open among the remaining masters, there's a high probability that any unpaired masters will receive
I like how
the
cool that
command
wine
seals
bottle looks,
left
though.
behind.
It do. It has a lot of
This is
detail.
why
I will say this
masters
is
try to kill
like
rather
10
than injure or
million times better
temporarily
looking than the
incapacitate
previous
enemy
one.
masters.
This shit look better than most
Well,
new
This
shows.
shit,
though.
I was about to say that. This looks better
Is
than
there
most new
not
stuff.
much chance that the command seals will be given to you again?
Impossible. If, as Tokiomi has always suggested, the Holy Grail only chose me as a support mage to the Tosaka team, I have fulfilled that duty and am finished. Tokiomi already possesses a winning strategy for dealing with the remaining masters and their servants.
I don't mind listening to a differing opinion or two from time to time. By the way, Kirei, you mentioned earlier that Assassin had fulfilled all his missions before he was destroyed. What of the matter we discussed?
You mean your interest in learning the motives of each master for desiring the Grail?
Oh, so are they
I completed
saying
that investigation.
That Ryder
I should
killed
have had an assassin
the actual
conduct a report
assassin,
personally
or
myself.
what?
I guess so.
Save me the trouble of having to.
No,
Maybe that's what he wanted.
I'm not interested in what that walking shade
It's
has
like
to
if
say.
Assassin is out, it makes it seem like he doesn't have anything else to do.
It's meaningless to me unless it comes
Because that was his
directly from your lips.
hero or his warrior. It's a weird looking road.
On the road.
How does it feel to drive a car, Saber? Do you like it? Yes, I think this
But
is
Saber lived her best life up in this shit.
She is having a good old time. I love this version of Saber. She's not cooped up in that damn house.
Hey, don't look uncomfortable like a fish out of water. She looks natural.
thoroughly enjoy the active driving when we were happy.
Little Emmy is sucked, man. I'm
No,
sorry.
this is fine. If you're happy driving the car, then I'm happy too. I have to say, the skills of a servant are absolutely amazing.
I kind of can't wait to see Unlimited Blade works.
Are we watching that?
Yeah, we're watching all
I
of
thought
them.
we weren't watching it.
Watch your foot, woman.
I don't know why you put the mouse by me. I still don't understand
I'm
that to this day.
right-handed. Like, what else would I put it at?
Rather than understanding it intellectually, my body instinctively knows what to do next. Irisville? I assure you I'm not pretending. I know it's weak, but this is all I can do right now. Just
Sheesh.
clicking your fingers is the most I can manage. Grasping something or picking it up is beyond
So she couldn't drive if she wanted to, hell.
Dressing this morning was so difficult. But what is the matter with you? Have you been injured? No, I'm just not feeling too well. So I've disabled my sense of touch. Just shutting down one of my senses allows me to control my power quite a bit. And it means that I can continue to do everything else I must. Being able to do things like this is the specialty of a homunculus.
Yeah, you're right.
But Irisville, that simply cannot be all there is to it. What exactly is wrong with you? Should you not go see a doctor? What if it's serious? Perhaps you may have forgotten, Saber, but I am not in any way a normal human being. If I happen to catch a cold, I can't even go to the clinic like everyone else does. I suppose you could say my condition stems from an inherent flaw in my creation. Don't worry about it. Of course, what this means is I'm going to need for you to do a few things for me.
But don't you have the scabbard in you?
Drive the car like you did today.
Shouldn't that make you
He must not be up in
invulnerable?
there too good.
Perform my magical rituals. I'm sorry, but I'll be depending on you, my brave and gallant knight. Yes, I'll help.
But I'm not
apologize
mowing the
for
yard.
prying into the details of your private life. Forgive me. It's really okay. Now, why don't we get started on that
I heard
circle
she just
before it
stays
gets too
happy.
late?
She's
If I
just
rest
like,
in a magic circle that's
everything's
connected to
gonna be
local
great.
ley
We're gonna
lines,
fix this
my
up. It'll
condition
be
will
wonderful.
improve. At least it should start to a little bit. Understood. Then I shall retrieve the materials right away.
Listen, Kirei. Is it not time that you finally understood the actual question that I am asking you?
Tell me, Archer, what could possibly be the point in imagining Kari Yamato's victory?
No point. There is no point at all. Come now. Don't be so angry with me. Think about it for a moment. The fact that Kirei Kotomine never recognized the futility in such a speculation. Do you not agree there is a clear, unshakable meaning here?
Explain for me, Archer.
It is like this. If you had been given the same question but regarding the other masters, you would have perceived that there is no point to it, and you would have rejected it as a waste of time. However, that was not how it went with Kariya. For him, you abandoned your usual sharp wits and wasted your time in pointless thought. You ignored the futility and the waste of effort. You found enjoyment in the exercise. Celebrate, Kirei. You have finally understood what pleasure is at long last.
Pleasure? Are you talking about joy?
Indeed.
There is nothing in Kari Yamato's fate that could bring a man any joy. His tortured life is nothing but an endless string of suffering and tragedy. For him, a quick and unexpected death would actually be a blessing.
Kirei, why must you define joy so narrowly? Where is the paradox in finding suffering and tragedy simply other forms of joy? There is no one fixed type of joy. You are confused because you fail to understand that.
This is something that cannot be allowed. King of heroes, a sickened human monster such as yourself may find joy in some small amount of another's pain. But that is the soul of a godless sinner, an evil that must be punished.
Preach, Reverend.
I have sworn to follow the path of pure faith in my life.
Why does that glass look so realistic?
And so you have defined joy itself as a sin.
Like it was made in Blender.
It's astonishing to see how far you've twisted it. You never cease to be a source of fascination.
Not like the detail on the walls. What I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
This pain.
Yeah, I thought so.
Exactly as I must admit that did not take very long at all.
Impossible. This can't be. No servant has been freed from their pact. Why has the Holy Grail chosen a new master?
It appears that the Holy Grail still expects much more from Kirei Kotomine in this war. Kirei, you should go and heed the Grail's summons.
Sheesh.
Without a doubt, you have some hidden reason to seek this mystical wish granter.
I have a reason to seek the Grail.
If this wish-granting device is truly omnipotent, then it can give shape and substance to the wish that lies within the darkest depths of your heart. A wish of which even you remain unaware.
So you claim that since I do not know my desire, I should use the wish-granting device as a means to learn what it is? That can only happen if I enter the war as an independent mage and systematically crush 6 other wishes. If I selfishly seek possession of the Grail for my own desires, that means that I will have ruthlessly betrayed my own teacher and mentor.
Yeah.
Then you will need to have a strong servant on your side to fight for you, if you would seek to do battle against me. Of course, before any of that, you must steal a new servant for yourself, one already summoned and controlled by one of the other masters.
Who you gonna steal though?
In that case, no, I won't say it. Everything from this point forward is up to you. Do it all exactly as you desire. That is the true meaning of pleasure. Pleasure leads to the experience of joy, and joy will lead you to happiness. Your path is now clear, Kirei. So clear there is no longer any need to hesitate.
He always had those little slit pupils.
I don't know.
Oh man, I think
D
we're gonna
minus.
really.
Yes.
I mean, I kind of like this though because it actually shows why Kotomine is the way he is. Right now it just seemed like he was just a guy that was just going with the plans of.
Yeah, I guess he was going along with the plans, going along with the desires of somebody else, and Gilgamesh helped him realize that he must have desires of his own, and there's a reason that he got chosen, and he's in the Grail Award to fulfill his own dreams and hopes and wishes and whatever, and he's got to steal somebody's somebody's servant from them. It's gonna be him. Do it like you want to do it.
Yeah.
D minus.
I feel like that's what Gilgamesh wants because he doesn't really agree with it.
He don't really care about. Yeah, he don't care about.
It's like he doesn't care about the Holy Grail.
He doesn't care about the Grail. He just wants to get into trouble and just be a rambunctious.
He's
asshole.
looking for a cheat code. I mean, this basically explains why he wanted to just walk around and just be.
Basically.
So he's basically the puppet master in a sense because for the longest time I thought it was like Kotomine that just started.
Yeah, I thought he was the evil bastard, but nah, it was Gilgamesh. I will say Gilgamesh in the last one was more of an idiot.
Yeah.
This one is more like
calculative
and cunning, conniving, backstabbing bastard. Which I guess he was those things in the other one, but we get a better backstory. That episode, y'all, I'm sorry, that just was not the one for me.
It's very dialogue dense, so I do
not like dialogue dense episodes, and I don't want nobody to be like.
We stayed in the same place for a little.
Yeah, I want a little bit of action. You could have told me all that by doing something else. I feel like personally, but
it's kind of cool though because you don't want a character to just instantly flip. He has to kind of have like an extensive conversation with somebody that's kind of goading him to.
I guess what you're
do his
saying
own
is
thing.
this was gonna have to happen eventually.
Yeah, like the conversation feels more realistic as opposed to just some stupid, kind of like typical
something just
cliche shit. Yeah, it's like so for him to Gilgamesh to have that conversation with you, knew what it was leading to. It kind of just adds a little more.
That's the thing, I guess, because we already seen the other one. I guess we kind of knew where it was going.
Right.
That's another thing that just made me like, oh my god, please end.
Exactly, because you already know what's gonna happen.
I already know where it's going.
I enjoy the process though.
I usually enjoy the process, but I did not enjoy them talking in that dank ass room. So
yeah, I'm gonna give it an A minus. Or A minus will work for me.
Okay.
Because the animation is still consistent.
The animation was great.
Voice acting
Even
is
in
on
that,
point.
yeah, the voice acting and the animation is great. If I was grading it just off of that would have probably been an A+ episode.
Yeah.
But because it was just so boring, and they had just sat there for about 20 minutes talking, not showing anything else. Of course, they showed Saber and Iris Field, but then after that, it was just them talking to each other.
And another thing to keep in mind is that Kodamina was basically just like, oh, that's it. I've served my purpose. I'm done.
Right. I didn't even realize. I remember them saying it on the episode before that oh, we must have killed the real assassin.
Yeah, assassin's gone, so I don't have a seal
his command
anymore.
seals were gone, but yeah. So I guess I'll give it I won't give it a D-. I'll give it a C- then.
There you go.
I'll give it a C-, y'all, because that had annoyed me. But anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and keep it moving on to episode 13. So let's go ahead and jump into it, man, because I got a feeling something interesting is going to happen. And we're going to really see Kodamine become more cutthroat. So let's get it. Bitch, what you say about my niggas? Shit.
Y'all, he probably did. Nope. Is it finished on something stupid?
No, I don't think so. It's like this dude looks defeated.
This is horrible.
Oh, they shit got burnt down.
This artwork.
Pass me that.
This
No. Just in case.
you can't see anything. It's been burnt.
No, because I don't know. Because I'm not trying to see no depressing stuff. Looking at him is depressing enough.
Only a very select few can fully comprehend the immense importance of true beauty and harmony. To the vast majority of common ignorant
It's so funny. I should think he didn't have eyelids. He does have eyelids. They just
and
peeled all the way
destroyed.
back.
It is for that very reason that we mustn't become excessively attached to our creations. All things given form and substance are destined to one day break and fade away. It is therefore
Look at him giving his good
essential
advice
we find
for some
joy in the
bald-headed
process of
reasons.
creation instead of the creation
He's at the grandpa you never knew you wanted.
Whenever they break, we should just make another. Is that it?
Precisely so.
Oh my
As
god.
always, my dear Ryunosuke,
Don't motivate this nigga to destroy and kill.
best virtue. Day after day I murdered and defiled, yet no divine punishment rained down on me. Before I knew it, 8 years had passed, and my exploration into the depths
I'm ready for somebody to get their ass.
I am too.
It was not God that
I like his
destroyed
seal.
me
What is that?
and
Oh,
my
that's
life,
not his seal. Those are
but
just
rather the
marks.
selfishness of my fellow man. The church and the state executed me, not for anything wrong that I had done, but because they coveted my wealth and my lands and wanted to take them from me and make them their own.
Well,
What brought an end to my evil deeds was far from judgment. It was simple theft by a pack of criminals.
Yeah, but big guy, there's still a God, right?
Nigga, why would you want there to be a
Why
God?
would you think that?
I don't know.
You are without faith and have never in your life known a miracle.
Because the world seems like it's so boring. But then, the more you look, the more you find all kinds of neat and crazy stuff around you.
they belong
I've
to
always
each
thought
other.
that way.
They belong together.
They belong to both be dead
Wonders
together
make
too.
Things like this could never have happened simply by chance. If you set your mind to enjoying it, there's no
This
better
nigga hop,
entertainment
skipping, and
than
jumping
this
all
unbelievable
around.
world.
That's a world of your imagination.
Somewhere writing the story of all 5 billion people in this world. If you wanted to describe somebody like that, what other name could you possibly call him but
Like he
God
did Michael
himself?
Jackson.
Don't you ever say that. Why would you say that?
I was walking in the rain.
He's head over heels. You know, the best entertainers will sometimes get the most acclaim of their careers when they play a really dark and disturbed villain. I think when you get right down to it, God probably loves playing against your cruel and demented villain routine.
So both blasphemy and worship are in your eyes actually valid forms of godly devotion? Ah, that's marvelous! Truly, you are the insightful bearer of a brilliant and important new philosophy. A god who makes mere puppets of men for his own sport, and at the same time is himself but another clown. I see. His vicious ways finally make sense to me now.
Really?
Very well then. Let us go and paint the gardens of the puppet master god with even more brilliant despair and terror and depravity.
I need help.
The author of this wicked world.
Can you imagine them sitting in a psychiatrist's office?
Is not the only one
They need to be sitting in a padded room with a straitjacket on, about 3 or 4 of them each. He looking a little but that's okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like he need to be chilling with Heihachi Mishima or somebody.
Get going out there and show us some cool gig that's gonna shock even God! Okay?
You may look forward to it, Ryunosuke. It will be the greatest cool you have ever seen in your life. Seriously?
I ain't gonna lie to you, I do like they dynamic even though they are crazy.
I guess.
It's like they have that buddy bromance.
Yeah, they just disgusting individuals, but they are kind of funny.
Oh, yes.
It's like that, like whoever wrote this did that on purpose.
Yeah.
It's like these are 2 terrible, terrible people, but I'm gonna give them the most likable personalities when they're not. Okay, now that looks so weird.
What?
The way his legs and butt was
Right.
like looking, it looks so weird. But
Why are you being so quiet, boy?
It's nothing. I was just thinking about how boring you are.
What, you were?
he's the least boring.
See, you are bored, just as I thought. Just quit whining and play this game with me.
That's not it! You see, with a servant like you who's
He wants a
practically
power
guaranteed to win,
mongering hero or something. Somebody that's very.
pride in winning the Grail. It would have been a lot better for both of us if my pact had been with Assassin instead of you.
I don't think that would have worked out for you at all.
It wouldn't have.
I think by now you'd be deceased.
Well, that's fine. If I'm going to die fighting in my own battle, I'm not going to complain.
He just got to be doing something. That's his philosophy. I just want to be doing something. I want to feel important.
Now,
What a cool warrior, not a meathead.
Boy, if the wish you have for the Holy
Especially one with a
Grail
fat, with a flat ass.
form of man.
I'm saying that I'm not the only one here who isn't satisfied with this pact. You don't like it any more than I do, right? Having me as your sworn master, I mean. You would have been able to win this war easier if only you'd sworn your allegiance to a different master, right?
He did not say that to you.
Right.
Probably, yes.
Deflecting. That's what we're doing right now.
Take a look, boy. You see? You're looking at the real enemy that I'm facing. Now, try to draw a picture of the 2 of us standing alongside this enemy. Draw it so you can tell the difference in our sizes.
Wait, what do you mean? That's...
The world is too big.
Compared to the enemy that we're about to take on, you and I are the same. Just
Right.
little dots.
Exactly.
What point is there in trying to compare our sizes? That is exactly why I'm excited. The
I love
weakest
this
and the
dude,
smallest.
Yeah, it's like just as soon as you be like, this idiot, he gonna say some real deep
I will someday
stuff.
overtake and even surpass the entire world. Nothing can ever stop my quest. For in my chest beats the invincible heart of the King of Conquerors.
So what you're saying is who your master is makes no difference? No matter how weak I am, it really doesn't matter one way or the other to you?
Even now, boy, Okeanis remains the place I strive for. It is a never-ending dream.
That sea in my dream was really an image of the heart that Ryder has been dreaming.
Laugh if you like. I, who after 2,000 years still dream the same dream about a place he's never seen. I'm a great fool. So you see, boy, a pact with an idiot like you is just perfect for me.
That was sweet.
He was, man. Oh shit, what's happening?
The river. I feel it.
Oh yeah, stupid caster.
Can you see what is happening? Could it be him, Lancer?
It is,
I don't know why he looked more happy hanging over her shoulder.
He do.
river is doing something.
They probably been doing
However,
stuff.
I cannot make out what exactly.
He's nothing more
It's
than
the
like
perfect
Victorio
chance to attack and
to this
bring
chick.
down.
Agreed.
Who?
Victorio from D-Gray, man, the
If I
dude
can
that
defeat Castor,
thought he was
I can
serving the
regain one of
princess.
the bonds with Lancer that I lost.
The gladiator dude. Damn,
Oh,
he's got that
okay.
quick.
I don't
You stay here,
you know,
Madame
I
Soral,
don't know, man. It's been a long
and
day.
bear witness to the deeds I perform.
What do you mean? But I have to go. I'm a master now. I'll be by your side.
You mustn't, madam. You do not understand military matters. as
She
much
wants
as
some of this
King
dude
does.
so bad.
I don't know why she just don't command him to have sex with her.
Please understand.
But
Unless, perhaps, you still harbor doubts as to where the true loyalty of Diermut actually lies. That he would fight to serve his own ends?
Lancer, go fight as you will. I leave field decisions to you.
If he was my
Fight the
favorite,
battle freely
I would be
and
like,
without any regret.
hey,
I am in your debt.
you want to have sex with me? And you would be like, yeah.
I mustn't. But maybe just this time.
Victorious. I hope you'll grant me a smile.
Girl.
You want to smile, all right? Shoot. We know what you want.
Okay,
Girl,
so
the way
you better.
Saber be driving like she on an action movie.
Shit. Shifting the turbo. The fuck is he doing? Is he poisoning the whole water? Ugh. What is this?
This incredible outpouring of mana from him leaves me no doubts. Castor is in the process of casting some incredible magic.
What is he creating though? Be still my hearts.
Greetings and welcome, Holy Virgin. I am incredibly overjoyed that we find ourselves together again.
You just never learn, you monster. What is it you're trying to do here?
I'm terribly sorry.
Probably
my
poison
dear
everybody in the
but you're
town.
not the guest of honor this
Maybe.
evening. But if you care to join us in our revelries, it would give me the greatest pleasure and fulfill the deepest wishes of my tortured soul. At this banquet of death and decadence that I, Shield and A, have prepared, you are welcome to come and eat your fill and be sated! And now, once again, we raise the blood-soaked flag of salvation!
Bring on the cracker.
Castor is being absorbed?
You who are abandoned
Oh, wow.
together
Yeah,
here,
looks pretty.
I shall lead you. I shall
Oh,
rule
looks
you.
pretty good.
Resentment and rage of we, the oppressed, shall reach unto the lofty throne of God himself.
But why? Well, you know what? Ain't even no reason to ask why.
Condemnation, I praise your holy name.
God damn.
What in the world? Oh, arrogant God! Oh, cruel God! We shall pull you down from your throne!
We need Megazord power. Now.
You see, y'all should have got rid of him the moment y'all had a chance, because he's doing shit that don't make no sense.
Hail, King of Knights!
King of Conquerors.
Now just wait a minute. We're calling a truce for the night.
I don't want to tell you off like I did last time. Even though I was
Unless
right.
we deal with that behemoth Castor created. I have been going around informing everyone. And Lancer has agreed to come. He should be here any minute now.
Understood.
Now it's time to play. Which one of y'all don't want
Our
Saber?
alliance will be short.
Yeah.
Let us pledge our loyalties.
Hey, Yainsburn, you guys got a plan? We haven't
No.
faced Castor yet, and Lancer told me you fought him already. What do you think we should do?
Just defeat him as quickly as we can. That horrid monster is maintaining itself in this world by using Castor's mana. But if it gets its own food source and starts to become self-sustaining, we must stop Castor before then.
Yes, I follow you. We need to settle this before it manages to come ashore and begins to feed itself. Problem is, Castor has encased himself deep inside those thick walls of flesh. I'm not sure what to do.
Drag him out. That's the only way. If we can expose his noble phantasm, then my gay Diark can destroy the spell with one
That's right,
strike.
baby. Getting KDR'd
Do you think you can strike Castor's noble
Get
phantasm?
Katie
it.
If I can just see it, it'll be child's play.
Then Ryder and I will act as the advance guard. Acceptable, King of Conquerors?
That is fine. My chariot has
I was gonna say, who's not there?
Berserker.
Berserker is not there.
Berserker or Gilgamesh ain't there.
Right. Gilgamesh probably don't give a shit.
Nah, he just gonna be watching probably.
Berserker doesn't talk.
However many fathoms deep it may be.
Oh, very
I just know that he
impressive.
just looks like the
That is quite a rare
Berserker armor
skill.
from Berserk.
I want for you to serve under my command even more now.
You will pay for your words some other time. But for now,
Get out of
you
your
drag
feelings.
Castor out from within that monster and destroy him.
Indeed, then I shall take the lead. Let us begin.
Dig it. Yeah, I was like, wait, you gonna leave him there?
Right?
Saber, good luck.
Nice. Ooh, I like that.
You better
Run with the wind. Ooh. This shit looks epic.
Really good.
Fuck, this is 2011? Don't try to go off now.
No, please go off because I'm tired. But that was good.
Guys, that was episode 13. Why y'all have to do that to me, man?
Yeah, I'm like, if I was not tired, I would definitely want to watch another one because that animation, that whole animation on the whole episode, the whole animation on this whole show is just top tier in my opinion.
Even
and
when it's relatively just still, the animation still has this like subtlety to it.
yeah,
you know?
it's got a realism in some cases, and then sometimes it's got like it's very consistent. I'll say that it's very consistent. This episode, that looked like that was gonna handle up on something. You know what I'm saying?
Right? Yeah.
I'm gonna get an A++.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an S. Like, that was great. I actually like the dialogue with Waver and Ryder because it's been like a lingering thing for the past few episodes, with Waver just feeling like out of place because his fucking hero is a stark contrast from what he thought it was gonna be. You know, it's not exactly something that fits him. You know, like, Ryder is so grand and larger than life. And this is just a scrawny kid that's like a bookworm. So, of course, he's not going to just gravitate towards this guy. Especially a nigga that just thump him upside the head and tell him to be on.
Yeah, but he actually did make him see that although they're quite different, they're quite the same. And they do, go together. Because if fucking Crazy and his master think they go together like peas in a pod, then I'm pretty sure everybody else can too. Because, Jesus.
Right, it's like all the masters and, like, servants all have their differences. Like, I think the biggest difference still is my boy Kiritsugu and my girl Saber, because he just thinks of her as a weapon. They don't really just see eye to eye. They barely even just like talk to each other.
He talks to she talks to his wife more than she talks to him.
Right.
He's just kind of been a loner anyway. He has a goal and he's gonna accomplish it whether it's with Saber or not. He doesn't really care.
Yeah.
And I guess after that time where he felt like Saber wasn't protecting him, he was just like, yeah, I don't need you anymore. So, and then seems like most of these people don't really have, half of them so far haven't really had much of an idea of what they want to do with the girl, don't really care about it like that. Yeah. I feel like with Castor and his servant, or master, I mean, they don't really care about the girl, or they don't care about the other servants, masters. They don't care about none of that. They just want to do deviant stuff together in the name of the Lord.
Right.
Which is so weird, but that's all they care about. They don't care about nothing else. So, just... And then Kotomine, he didn't really care. Who else? I guess you could say, Ryder does care, but he wants to stay in this world.
Yeah, I guess because he didn't get a chance to fully explore the world like that. Like you say, man, the world is so big, it's only so much he can cover. You know what I'm saying? And like, especially now, like back then compared to now, like when you didn't have all these different luxuries, like flying on a plane to get to where you want to go and all of that. It's like, you just on a fucking ship and on the horse, that's it. Like, you gonna get so far with that. So yeah, man, I like the analogy of him saying, hey man, my biggest enemy is this world because it's so vast and I'm just a tiny dot at the end of the day. You know?
Yeah, when he was like, at first I didn't get it, when he was like, draw us both on here. Make sure you draw me taller than you. And when he was like, what? I thought he was gonna be like, you better draw shit. But he was like, see, that's the point. It don't make sense. And I was like, look at you. Right. Look at you being smart. So anyway, yeah, I give that an A++. That was good. That animation was good. That freaking CG on that octopus cracking thing looked better than the CG on the damn CW shows.
Damn.
I'm sorry, but it do. It look better than the CG on most CW shows.
Yeah.
On most of them, damn. It looked better than the CG on that damn, what that show we been watching? Inhumans.
Inhumans. Rest in, well, nah, I ain't gonna say it. I don't want to spoil them for y'all.
Well, shoot. You didn't say rest in peace who?
No, I was gonna say something. I was gonna say restitution.
Restitution?
Yeah. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for us today. Be sure to provide any context on things we may have missed or just got misconstrued in the comment section below without spoiling anything for us. And yeah, man, this is your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer. My girl Jenna Lee on the ones and twos. We ain't seen reactions. We'll catch you guys with the next reaction to Fate Zero. Peace.